most part, lead you down holes that are not helping you. Instead of looking at, yo, this is what's going on. These are the people that are fucking me over. Let me go work with other people so we can get these people out of here and let's run this shit ourselves. Or let's get somebody in there that's going to give a fuck about us and help us run it. So part of this is total alienation. People feel alienated in their everyday life. People feel alienated in their jobs, family life. So they look for something that makes them feel a part of something.
And that's obviously, what you're mentioning here is obviously a huge part of it. Mm-hmm. They feel a sense of community with people who think like them.
Right.
So, and because of the way you can sort of spread misinformation online and find other people to believe in a cause,
yeah,
it makes them feel like their numbers are bigger than they actually are. You know,
mm-hmm.
that there's more followers than there actually are.
Right. Right.
You know.
So.
Yeah.
The Earth is round. The Earth is fucking round. Get off your high horse. Or here, perfect fucking example. We're gonna prove this right here, whether the Earth is flat or the Earth is round. If you are a flat earther and you believe wholeheartedly that the Earth is flat, I challenge you to take a trip to the edge of the Earth. Go to the edge, take a picture, and then post it. If you do that, I will give you $1,000. Don't go to Niagara Falls and take a picture of Niagara Falls and say that's the end of the Earth, because I'm going to figure it out. But if you are so sure that the Earth is flat, go to the edge of the Earth and take a picture and bring it back. Or better yet, go to the edge of the Earth, call me, tell me where it is, I'll come over there, and I'll admit that I was wrong. And then I'm going to push your ass off the edge of the Earth. But, yeah, take a picture of it. Put it on the internet.
Yeah, and it just, I don't know, like I'm thinking about it too. You know, there's a lot about our existence, Earth, the universe. Mm-hmm. There's a lot we know about it, and there's also a lot we don't know about it.
Yeah.
And I think when people make claims like this, you know, that the Earth is flat or this or that, it empowers them because they think they know something that others don't. Mm-hmm. Right?
Right.
Instead of just confining in science and saying, hey, these experts and these professionals have a better understanding of these subjects than I do. No, they're wrong. I know better, and I'm going to live that truth.
Right. Or go out and learn yourself. Go out there and do theories. You will come to the conclusion that the Earth is round. And you will be more knowledgeable in the future. But no, you think that the Earth is flat. And that's why people laugh at you and call you stupid. But those were flat earthers. All right. Now it's time to get really pissed off. Oh, this one really.
Yeah, I'll let you have this one more than me. I don't. This is just a topic that I have barely done any research on.
Right.
I don't care. Mm-hmm. I don't care.
You should care.
I mean, I care, but I don't.
Yeah, you're tired of hearing that bullshit.
Yeah, it's insane. But go ahead.
The last stupid conspiracy theory that we're going to cover tonight is vaccines. People out there believe in vaccines cause autism. Well, let me tell you, I'm going to get angry. I'm going to get fucking angry. I'm going to get... Give me a second. Give me a goddamn second. Oh God. Okay. Let me give you a history. Short little history. Or why people think the vaccines cause autism. And hence why they won't vaccinate their kids. The whole theory was spread through this fraudulent paper written by Andrew Wakefield. Andrew Wakefield's fraudulent paper he wrote in 1998, saying that there was a correlation between vaccines, everyday vaccines, against mumps, measles, smallpox, polio, the types of vaccines we had to take. I don't know. Your situation is a little different. You came from Turkey originally, so you want to talk a little bit about what
yeah.
go through?
I don't know how it was here when you guys were growing up, but in first, second, and third grade, we were vaccinated against measles. We were vaccinated against the flu. We were vaccinated against chickenpox or something. Like it was mandatory.
In Turkey or here?
In Turkey.
Okay.
They came into the classroom like, I mean, obviously, like, no, not obviously. The parents' consent didn't matter.
Right.
If you were going to school, which every kid had to, they came into the classrooms and they came around and vaccinated all of us. I still have scars on my arm from it.
Okay.
It wasn't even a question. Like, yeah, we want to protect our kids from these diseases. Yes, vaccinate.
Right.
So I don't know how it was here.
If you didn't have insurance, children's insurance at the time when I was young, they would do it. They would recommend you go to certain places that do reduced costs or free child health care.
That's the thing. In Turkey, it wasn't like that. The government mandated it. They ran the program.
Well, it's still mandated. It's still mandated to register for school. It's just that they didn't do it in the school. You had to do it before you registered for school.
I see.
So me and my brother got all the vaccines when we were younger, and then when we got older, more vaccinations and more tests. I don't remember that much when I was younger, but I remember the physicals that I had to take when I entered high school. When I was 14, the whole physicals, grab your balls, cough, check your asshole.
Wait, are you saying that they required for you to show papers that you had been vaccinated to register for school?
Yes.
Okay.
It had to be vaccinated. It had to be
signed for the school.
They didn't do it in school. No.
Interesting. Okay.
I mean, every state is different. So at the time, they might have done it at school for different states, but in Illinois, we had to show proof of vaccinations before we registered for school.
And what were the vaccines for? Do you remember?
Polio, mumps, measles. I don't think they had a vaccination for chickenpox because I did catch chickenpox when I was younger.
You know what? I think you're right. I think one of ours is polio too.
Yeah,
I was too young to remember, but I think one of ours is polio.
Let's say mumps, measles. Couple other ones, but
garden variety.
Yeah, garden variety vaccinations. A lot of them have it, unless you had a deficiency that you couldn't take it, and they gave you a waiver. Mm-hmm. But they gave you that waiver because everyone else was vaccinated.
Mm-hmm. Herd immunity.
Herd immunity. So if someone's has an autoimmune deficiency or some sort of deficiency where they can't take a certain vaccines or any vaccines, everyone else has that vaccine. We're all immune to it. Mm-hmm. So we're good. So, which is part of the reason, which I'm going to get to a little bit later, why you should have your goddamn kids vaccinated. But apparently this dude, Andrew Wakefield, wrote this article saying that there was a correlation between vaccines and autism. autism spectrum, which was later found to be untrue. And the guy was disbarred. But he's still, to this day, going around saying that there is a coalition between vaccinations and autism. And this story would have died, but if it wasn't for a certain amount of fucking celebrities and other fucking people going out there saying that this shit was true, this would have just died back then. Mainly one of the main culprits.
What's her name, right?
Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah, right.
I got a couple of words for Jenny fucking McCarthy. First of all, if you don't know who Jenny McCarthy is, she's actress. I guess you could say she's an actress. She's a very terrible fucking actress.
Wasn't she married to Jim Carrey?
She dated Jim Carrey.
Dated, okay.
She dated Jim Carrey. She's married to Donnie Wahlberg now, the new kids on the block. Brother of Marky Mark. Say hello to your mother for me.
That's another type of disease you can't get vaccinated against.
Yeah, dude.
Wahlbergs.
From Boston. Clam chowder at Petridge Farm. Oh yeah, do me there. But she was one of the main ones going around putting out this fucking false theory that said that autism's and vaccinations, there was a coalition of it. She was on The View, she was on everywhere saying this shit.
Just to clarify, does she have a kid that's autistic?
Yeah, she has a kid that's autistic.
Okay. So it's not coming, like, her championing for this cause doesn't come from, like, a place of malice or... Right. You know? Uh-huh. If she has a kid with autism, I understand she's just trying to be a good mother, but... Go ahead.
She's fucking wrong. And there were so many problems with Jenny McCarthy to begin off with. First of all, she went to Mother Macaulay here in the Chicagoland area, all-girls school. Then she went to Southern Illinois University, Carbondale, which I went to at the time, too. She didn't complete it. This is not trying to knock her, because there's a lot of people that didn't complete college. But she's not that bright, per se. And I'm not saying this is some sexist point of view, but I'm just saying this from reading what she had written, from seeing her speak in public, just on this and other things that she claims to know. She's not that bright, and not the main one that should be fucking perpetrating this theory.
Well, by the way, it's not just that the guy got disbarred. The journal that published that work redacted it.
They redacted it, yeah. They redacted it and...
Not redacted, retracted. Retracted the publication. The publication retracted the findings in the one that was released in 1998 after a number of subsequent studies showed it to be false. Mm-hmm. One, and two, showed how problematic the study was to begin with. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, it's all right.
It's how much Jenny McCarthy.
It's all right. She does make... She her and others that keep going on with this fucking conspiracy state that children are over-vaccinated. I don't think that's true. Kids are over-medicated. Yes. Kids are not over-vaccinated. If you are someone who believes this shit, I want you to weigh which one is worse. Your kid having autism. Now, I know people who have children who have autism. You can live a normal life. You can live a very rich and fulfilling life even with autism. Is that much worse than saying dying of smallpox? Smallpox was eradicated in the industrialized world. The only way you could get smallpox, to find smallpox in the industrialized world, is to go to a lab and have them make it. Mm-hmm. Sort of made a comeback.
It made a comeback.
Yeah. Polio. You know how bad polio was? We're young. Hell, our parents are young.
Yeah, none of us.
We weren't there. Like my grandmother is kind of young.